Agricultural education is always deemed as a family, and we truly believe that. But you need to meet some of the individuals who have a great deal of impact on the education that is provided in through the programs and the individuals who make those things happen. So I'd like to introduce you to Ms. Nancy Trivette, who is the President-elect for the Association for Career and Technical Education. I'd like to introduce you to Ms. Alissa Smith, who is the Associate Executive Director at the National Association of Agricultural Educators based in Lexington, Kentucky, and Mr. Dr. Steve Brown, who is the United States Department of Education Agricultural Education Representative and National FFA Advisor, and Mr. Mark Poeschel, who is the CEO of the National FFA Organization and National FFA Foundation. So what I'd like for them to do today, and again, we have a lot of things that they could be sharing with you, so we're just going to pick their brain on a couple of things, but can you give us the best piece of advice that you have for individuals out there who are thinking about becoming ag teachers? Nancy is also the Director of Food, Agriculture, and Natural Resources in New Jersey, so gets to work with agriculture teachers every day.
Thank you, Ellen. And certainly it's a pleasure to be able to tell you what the best piece of advice for me that was given to me when I was a young educator, and it was from my teacher educator, and it was simple. Nancy, if you want education to be your career, then you need to be a part of your profession and take part in all of your professional organizations at the state and national level. And that meant the State and National Association of Agricultural Educators, and certainly what we know today as the Association of Career and Technical Education, ACTE. Be a member, take advantage of the professional development, be a leader in those organizations, and sometimes make donations.
Wonderful, thank you.
I echo what Nancy says, but I'd also like to add that finding a mentor is very important. And in these days and times, we have lots of ways we can connect. So don't let mileage or miles keep you from someone that could help you be successful. Find unconventional ways to really communicate and develop that mentorship and develop that relationship, because I think that is very important for your future. So finding a mentor, don't let miles be a roadblock to you.
I encourage you to remember 3 words: purpose, passion, persistence. Understand your true purpose in life, follow your passion, and be persistent in it, and you'll be successful in agricultural education.
I think back to the way my ag teacher taught us, and that was we all loved FFA, but he always led with agriculture instruction. And he flavored what he did with FFA and then mixed that all up into our work experience program so that we could actually apply everything we learned in our leadership development experiences into real life work. And if you can do that, you're going to have a really successful career and a lot of great students.
Wonderful. So we'll start with you just to make it more efficient. What are some resources that are available to current and future agriculture teachers through the National FFA organization?
Well,
highlight a couple for us, please.
Sure. We have scholarship programs of all sorts for young people that are going to college to study agricultural education. We provide what we think is a very meaningful level of financial support to the Teach Ag campaign and to our friends at NAAE through our National FFA Foundation, because without ag education, FFA doesn't exist.
Wonderful, thank you. You're good to that too?
I'm good with that. Only other thing I would add to it is to remember that good agricultural education instruction will help you benefit the programs and be beneficial to you in the programs in FFA, such as our career development events, the degree programs, the proficiency awards. That instruction will help you to be successful in those other arenas of FFA.
Well, at NAAE, we are the teacher organization, so everything that we do centers back to what happens in your classrooms every day. And we are always thinking about the things that are occurring in the classroom every day. The programs we develop, the things that we do, to the emails that we send out, depending on timing. So I think there's lots of programs that are professional development that we offer, and those programs wouldn't be possible without the support of the National FFA Foundation. So we certainly appreciate their investment in NAAE so that we can invest in you and be able to provide all of the programs. We do have a life cycle of the agriculture teacher. It's available on our website. And through that, you can see from pre-service, early career, mid-career, to late career, all of the different opportunities, program-wise, curriculum-wise, instructional material-wise, that are offered through our organization.
Certainly at ACTE, there are lots of resources as well for teachers on the ACTE website. And we talked a minute ago about the potential leadership opportunities. But the other part that we can't forget is, as educators, to take advantage of the recognition programs. And yes, that's going to be recognizing you as an educator. But that's an opportunity for you to tell your story about your programs, about agricultural education, about career and technical education, which then supports and helps build and gets an awareness out about all of those programs, supports you, it supports your students, your school, your program, your state, and career and technical education nationwide. So don't be afraid to tell your story and use the recognition programs that both NAAE and ACTE have to offer you as educators.
Wonderful. Any last shout outs on National T-Tag Day to anyone that you, I know it's hard to pick and be put on the spot. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank Ellen Thompson for all of her work on the National Teacher.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to echo that in saying that getting the word out about our need, our demand for agriculture teachers has been an 8-year track record here that Ellen Thompson has led. The Teach Ag program has been a big impact on making progress in the area, as well as the STAR program. And Ellen and NAAE have really made that happen, made that possible, and we appreciate it because we need all the help we can get.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I just say, remember that you're dealing with our most valuable resource in this country, our number one resource, and it's our youth. Don't ever forget that, because they are the future. They're the ones that are going to help us prepare to meet the needs of agriculture, so don't ever forget how critically important that is.
Good speaker knows when to shut up. I can't beat that. Great
Wonderful.
job.
Well, thank you all for joining us and for everything that you do for agriculture teachers.